Walking tour to Hawaii. Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Travel the World. If you want to visit any other country in the next video, then tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today, I am going to talk about things to do in Tokyo. Guys, Tokyo is a US state in the western United States, in the Pacific Ocean, about 2,000 miles, 3,200 kilometers from the US mainland. It is the only state outside North America, the only island state. The islands of Hawaii are distant from other land habitats, and life is thought to have arrived there by wind, waves, i.e., by ocean currents, and wings, i.e., birds. Hawaii has more endangered species, and has lost a higher percentage of its endemic species than any other U.S. state. Hawaii has a de facto population of over 1.4 million, due in part to a large number of military personnel and tourist residents. Tourism is an important part of the Hawaiian economy. So, to know more about Hawaii, stay with us until the end of the video and get shocked about this place. Diamond Head State Monument. Diamond Head is a volcanic cone on the Hawaiian island of Oahu, and is the most popular Hawaii state park. Hawaiians call it Lahi, brow of the tuna, in reference to the formation's ridgeline, which resembles the tuna fish's dorsal fin. The British soldiers who visited the area in the 19th century thought that the sparkling calcite crystals on the neighboring beach were diamonds. Diamond Head offers stunning views of the Pacific Ocean and Honolulu that you can hike to via a trail that takes you to the edge of the 300,000-year-old crater. There aren't many places in the world where one can hike to the edge of a volcano. The Diamond Head Trail allows this opportunity, which culminates in panoramic views of Oahu, the famous Diamond Head Lighthouse, a United States Coast Guard facility that has been featured on a U.S. postage stamp, and the beautiful Pacific Ocean. On a clear day, one can also visit the nearby island of Molokai. Hana Highway Road to Hana. When it comes to driving the Hana Highway on Maui, it's the journey, not the destination, that is the main attraction. There are few words that can describe the beauty of this drive, with its cliffs cloaked in green and lush valleys bursting with waterfalls. Curves hug the coast and gaze over an ocean that stretches uninterrupted all the way to the Alaskan coastline. Couple that with black, red, and white sand beaches, a multitude of trails, and beautiful gardens, and it seems one have discovered the highway to heaven itself. A scenic and often dangerous road popular with the more adventurous visitor. Hana Highway is a 64.4-mile long, 103.6 kilometers, stretch of Hawaii routes 36 and 360 which connects Kahului to the town of Hana in East Maui. There are approximately 620 curves along Route 360 from just east of Kahului to Hana, almost all of it through lush, tropical rainforest. Many of the concrete and steel bridges date back to 1910 and all but one are still in use. Hanalei Bay. Hanalei Pier is located at the mouth of the Hanalei River. This section of beach fronts Black Pot Beach Park, a popular camping area for local families. There is a small boat ramp where you can launch kayaks to paddle the Hanalei River. Hanalei Pier is where you will find the calmest spot for children to play in the surf. The historic Hanalei Pier is a popular landmark that at one time was used as a busy working pier used to load and offload sugar and other goods to and from ships. The pier was originally built of wood before 1892. Hanalei Bay consists of nearly 2 miles of beach, surrounded by mountains. In the summer, the bay offers excellent mooring for sailboats, stand-up paddle boarding, and swimming. During the winter the surf becomes large, and is a favorite surf location. The covered pier's location near the mouth of the Hanalei River and Black Pot Beach has long been a favorite family gathering place for fishing, picnicking, swimming, and playing. Kalalau Trail. The Kalalau Trail is a trail along Na Pali coast of the island of Kauai in the state of Hawaii. The trail runs approximately 11 miles, 18 kilometers, along the island's north shore from Key Beach to the Kalalau Valley. The trail has been named one of the most beautiful and dangerous hikes of the United States. Expert hikers or trail runners can complete the round-trip 22 miles, 35 kilometers, trek in a day, but the average hiker requires a 2-day minimum and will camp along the trail. Hanakoa Valley contains Hanakoa Falls and Stream, but the valley is a hanging valley with no access to the beach. The trail to Hanakoa Falls is not well maintained and sometimes difficult to follow. Camping permits are only issued for Kalalau Beach, and are limited to 5 consecutive nights. The most strenuous part of the hike occurs after Hanalei Bay, where the trail climbs from sea level to 800 feet over 1.25 miles. Kaka Falls State Park. Kaka Falls State Park is a state park on Hawaii Island, in the U.S. state of Hawaii. The park is about 11 miles. It includes its namesake Kaka Falls, a 442-foot, 135 m tall waterfall. The accessible portion of the park lies high on the right shoulder of the deep gorge into which the waterfall plunges, and the falls can be viewed from several points along a loop trail through the park. Also visible from this trail is Kahuna Falls, a 300-foot, 91 m tall waterfall. The upo alamo is an endemic Hawaiian species of goby fish that spawns in stream above the waterfall but matures in the sea. These fish have a suction disc on their bellies that allows them to cling to the wet rocks behind and adjacent to the waterfall. Kaka Falls Loop Trail is an easy hike that is doable for the whole family. Completing it can take up to half an hour if one takes their time, and the trailhead is easy to find. The walk to the Kaka Falls takes through a lush rainforest filled with wild orchids, bamboo groves, and draping ferns. Try not to rush ahead to see the waterfall, but take time to enjoy the scenery. The accessible portion of the park lies high on the western shoulder of the deep gorge into which the Kaka waterfall plunges, and the falls can be viewed from several points along the trail through the park. Koalina Lagoons. Koalina encompasses 642 acres featuring a string of 4 jewel-like lagoons connected by more than 1.5 miles of seaside pathways. Daily public parking in designated areas is available from sunrise to sunset on a first-come first-served basis. There are no lifeguards on duty, guests swim at their own risk. Koalina is privately owned with public pedestrian traffic permitted to and from the lagoon beaches. Koalina's main attraction are the 4 magical man-made beach coves. These pristine crescent-shaped swimming holes are tucked away in the Marriott Koalina beachfront property. The 4 Koalina lagoons are but a small stroll between each other. The soft powder sand that runs between toes was imported from Lanai, one of the neighboring Hawaiian islands. And the rock levees that act as sea walls help encase the lagoons, allowing ocean water to enter the protected swimming area while keeping out the turbulent waves. Maui Brewing Company. Founded in 2005, Maui Brewing Company is Hawaii's largest craft brewery, operating 100% in Hawaii. MBC is based on Maui, with its production brewery and tasting room in Kihei, as well as pubs in Kahana, Maui, and Waikiki, Oahu. Maui Brewing Company is available in 23 states and 10 countries. Founded in 2005, Maui Brewing Company is Hawaii's largest craft brewery, operating 100% in Hawaii. MBC is based on Maui, with its production brewery and tasting room in Kihei, as well as pubs in Kahana, Maui, and Waikiki, Oahu. Maui Brewing Company is available in 23 states and 10 international countries. One can enjoy craft beers brewed locally on Maui, handcrafted cocktails, and locally sourced high-quality food made from scratch. Sleeping Giant Trail. Sleeping Giant, Nunu Mountain, East Trail is a 5.1-kilometer heavily trafficked out and back trail located near Kapa, Kauai, Hawaii that features beautiful wildflowers and is rated as moderate. The trail is primarily used for hiking and is accessible year-round. Dogs are also able to use this trail. The Nunu Mountain, Sleeping Giant, Trail is a gently ascending stroll through forested mountains with excellent views. The trail begins with several switchbacks through a shady forest of ironwood, guava, and silk oak to name a few. The giant's body is visible from anywhere in Kapa, with his head the most obvious feature. Interestingly, from the Sleeping Giant hike, one can look towards Wailua and see King Kong's Head, another mountain formation. The trail is extremely narrow in parts with 100-foot drop-offs at many points, so proceed with caution. Punakea Palms. Experience the sights and tastes of a working coconut farm. Learn the usefulness of the coconut tree and discover how to extract its bounty. Participate in all the stages of coconut cultivation and consumption, all while basking in the natural beauty of farm. Take home fresh, handmade coconut products from a truly authentic experience. Learn how to open and taste coconuts at varying stages of maturity, as well as numerous health benefits and creative culinary applications. Tours run by appointment only and can accommodate up to 10 guests. Morning tours start at 9 am and run approximately 2 hours. Private tours can be arranged at custom times. So, which of the following places you have liked the most and why? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like the video as well. Thanks for watching.